Hello, this is Mr. Collier, and today we're looking at Maclaurin Series. So this power series here is known as Maclaurin Series for any function if and it exists only if every derivative exists evaluated at 0 for all natural numbers. Okay, so you can find a Maclaurin series for sine x by doing this. So f of 0 equals sine of 0. Okay, sine of 0 equals 0. Then we have f prime of 0 equals cosine 0, which equals 1. Then we have f double prime 0 equals negative sine 0, which is 0. F triple prime is negative cosine 0, which equals negative 1. Then if we go to fourth derivative, that's going to be sine 0 again, which equals 0. Then it repeats. It goes 1, 0, negative 1, 0, and so forth. So that means that sine x equals, the first term is 0, so let's not even write it. Second one is going to be 1 times this one right here, 1 times x, which is x. And the next term is going to be the third derivative, so it's going to be minus this. So it's going to be x cubed over 3 factorial. And then the next one's going to be the fifth derivative. It's going to be plus x to the power 5 over 5 factorial, x to the power 7 over 7 factorial, and it keeps going on like that. Okay, you can also write that as sum from n equals 0 to infinity of negative 1. Because the signs are changing from positive to negative, we need a negative 1 to the power of n. And that's going to be x to the power, now we have odd numbers in the numerator, so that's going to be 2n plus 1. And we'll generate the numbers 1, 3, 5, 7. And your denominator is the same numbers factorial. So that's a bit of a summarized form of the Maclaurin series for sine x. Okay, let's look at e to the x. So f of 0 is e to the 0, which equals 1. F prime of 0 is e to the power of 0, because 1 is going to be the same thing. It's going to be all 1s, right? So that means e to the x equals, if we look back at your formula, f of 0, f prime 0 of x, so that's going to be 1 plus x squared over 2 factorial plus x cubed over 3 factorial, and so on. So it is the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of x to the power of n over n factorial.